feel enormously privileged to be here this morning and to participate in this first major demonstration and rally that has accompanied these international AIDS conferences. And it makes me feel as though we may be at a turning point in the struggle for the rights of women.
I mean, in this case, we have right now our current overseas opportunities and that we have openings for right now, but essentially...
So we're our oldest and the largest sending organization in Canada, and we do volunteer sending, but as a means to do international sustainable development. So there's all kinds of projects that we work on, and there's all kinds of domains. And one of those main pillar areas is AIDS and HIV.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Mike. I'm actually with CUSO. I just want to say welcome to our Ideas Hub. It's actually been a great success. We really didn't know how successful it would be.
The Ideas Lab. Go on in. Hi, welcome to the CUSO Ideas Hub. I'm Christy and I work for CUSO, and we're trying to encourage people to use their ideas, the ideas that they've not had a chance to express, in a creative way. So you can ask questions, write love letters, create buttons or draw pictures. Just spread your message about AIDS and HIV. The first room we have is called the Solidarity Room. And you can make your comments known and create a protest sign or a protest sticker or a protest button. We have another room, which is actually being used right now, where you can leave critical thoughts, critical questions, and critical ideas on our computer. If you look in here, you can send a message to concerned community members, to caregivers, to brothers and sisters living with AIDS, or you can send them a picture of hope so you can get in touch with the world in your own language about your ideas.
I started my career over 20 years ago as a volunteer in Central Africa. Most of my friends and colleagues of 20 years ago in Zaire, in Malawi, in Rwanda, men and women, are now dead. Not a few, most. And their kids being taken care of by grandmothers, sometimes taking care of themselves. So for me, it's a very personal issue. And I'm glad that we'll have a chance to hear about the people doing that struggle on the front line tonight, that for me represent the seeds of hope that we will overcome this pandemic. Donc, merci beaucoup et bonne soirée.
Do assédio sexual e lutar para que o direito de ter salário igual ao homem e aquilo tudo que a lei lhe dá como direitos humanos.
So in our project, in our campaign, we're really fighting to empower women to be able to break the taboos and break the silence around sexual relations.
J'ai eu à mener des activités à la maison de l'observatoire.
J'ai eu communautaire depuis 1997. Je travaille.
They were focused on several projects with
It's always difficult to tell what really we gained or we didn't gain. But I think we learned that if all people from all over the world meet together we can make a change in terms of trying to combat the epidemic of HIV.
For the next conference, International Conference AIDS in Mexico, yeah. Ideas Hub did you participate in?
The Hope Room and the video, the recording the message to the world.
And what were your general feelings about those activities?
I found them to be very empowering, especially the Hope one. I was a little overwhelmed when I read the letters from the people, and you know, it was unbelievable.
Really, I appeal to the world that things shouldn't be stigmatized.
It made me keep thinking, you know, what can we do? You know, what can I do?
HIV and AIDS is not discriminative. It doesn't stigmatize any race, any class, any creed, any nation, any boundaries, any ocean. It is there, and it can be with anyone, even me or you.
Thanks. It's a good idea. It's good to be here, and I'm impressed that there's a commitment of people from Canada to want to get in touch with the rest of the world.
I really like the booth. I think it's awesome to have people just come and express their feelings, because no matter how we feel, sometimes we repress those feelings. You just push them under you. You don't want to think about it. But when you're alone, you know, it's like you're forced to think about it, because it's just you and your mind. You alone with your thoughts. So, you know, when there's nobody around, there are no inhibitions, you can just feel free and let go. And hopefully, people will take these ideas and do something about them. I need to know what I can do. You know, I see what other people are doing, the organizations that are out there, but what can I do to help? You know, what is my role in this fight against AIDS and HIV?
Many things have changed over the last more than 5 years in the response to the pandemic. But the one thing that has not changed is the heartbreaking and grotesque vulnerability of women to the virus. And I'd like to see this International AIDS Conference as the moment in time when the message is delivered to the world. Patience is gone. We have made women's rights the centrality of our response to the pandemic. Bless you.